This is Career Quest. Today we've got Tatum Hayes with us. She's a youth mentor over at the YMCA. Tatum, thank you for coming in.
Yeah, of course.
Awesome. So the Y, I mean, who doesn't love the Y, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about how you ended up at the Y and a little bit about your role.
So I started off with Goodwill through a little youth mentor program where they help you get ready for some interviews and help you get ready to go into the real world to actually continue a career.
Mm-hmm. And then?
And then, they just hired me on from there. I started off in the summer, and then they decided that they liked me and that I liked the job enough, so I continued on, and I've been with them, and I'll be going to my third summer.
So Goodwill helped you find the position at the Y.
They did.
Oh, okay. All right.
They gave me a list of job opportunities, and I saw one where I could work with kids, and I was like, oh, that seems perfect because I love to babysit and nanny and stuff, and so the opportunity was right there.
So you did that with Goodwill, and then they hired you on full-time, part-time?
So I am part-time during the school year, and then in the summer I work 40-hour weeks.
Oh, okay. Wow. Sounds like an amazing job. Tell us a little bit about your day-to-day duties.
During the summer, we take the kids on field trips. We take them on swim trips. We love to just hang out with them, get their energy out. They love it whenever we come in and have little prizes for them. They love to see us out in public. They're like, oh my gosh, like I know you. And half the time whenever I go to a site that I haven't been to in a while, I just feel like a celebrity.
Mm-hmm. That's got to be fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What is your favorite part about the job?
Just the connection that I've gotten with the kids. The kids just make me so happy. I've had a few times where like some kids have left and I'm just like super upset about it, and the kids are just like right there. They're like, oh, like it's gonna be okay, and they give you the cutest little hugs, and their knock knock jokes are the best.
Before we started, you'd kind of mentioned that you're about to graduate high school.
Yes, I am about to graduate high school, and initially, before I even started this job, I wanted to be a veterinarian, but through this job, I learned how much I love working with kids and the way that I can work with them, and so I decided I'm going to go to college so I can be a speech therapist for pediatrics.
So you're going to college for something that this job has kind of led you towards.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. And then what kind of, do you think, skills have you been getting at your job that you'll be able to carry with you to whatever career you might end up at?
I definitely learned a lot of communication skills. I learned how to help the children problem solve, but also how to communicate in a more professional way with my coworkers and with the parents and with my supervisors.
Excellent. So getting back to the work you do for the Y, what kind of impact do you feel like you're having on these kids' lives?
I feel like I do have a pretty good impact on them because during the summer they are with us all day long from 7:30 to 5:30, and during the school year we have them 5 days a week anyways. And so I'm really building the connection with them, and I become a person that they can trust when they have issues, and they remember that, and they also remember all like the good times, like all the swim trips and field trips that we take them on in the summer.
I bet you building that trust is super important.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about, how you develop some of that trust, how you make sure everyone feels included, those kind of things.
Well, I develop trust by allowing the kids to talk to me if they need to. Like if they come up to me with an issue, I am able to sit there and I can listen to them, and they understand like, oh, you're here to help me. You're not here to bring me down. You want to build me back up again.
So with your responsibilities at your job, is it a teamwork kind of situation, or are you left alone, or tell me a little bit about that?
It depends on your age and also your qualifications, whereas the past 2 summers I have been with a coworker with one group, and we just have to understand like where we each stand in that group. But this summer I will be graduated and I will be 18 because I just turned 18 in May, and I'll be able to run my own group. Like kind of just in my own way, but I will still have a lot of support from the staff around me and especially my supervisors.
Okay. So on any job, there's going to be the times where we make mistakes. Tell us a little bit about how you deal with something that comes up that maybe a mistake has been made.
It really just depends on the mistake, but if I feel like I've done something and I'm like, oh my goodness, like what am I going to do to fix this? I can talk to one of my supervisors about it and be like, hey, like I did this thing. I know I shouldn't have, and like I'm sorry, but like I can work on it for next time. And they are always super understanding. They're like, yeah, like things happen like this all the time.
So going back to some of those very first days that you were on the job, were you nervous? How did you feel?
I was very nervous because I was like, all these people know what they're doing, and then I'm just like a little kid thrown into here, and they don't know me, I don't know them, and I wasn't sure what I was doing yet. But I was also really excited because I was like, wow, like this is a job opportunity. Like I can go into a real career now.
So what advice would you give, say, a young person thinking about maybe a job at the Y?
I would definitely say you should give it a try, even if you don't necessarily want to do it in childcare, if you're interested in the gym, because they also have the gym facilities. But I would say it's definitely worth it. The Y is an amazing community, and they are always super supportive and super helpful with any even personal issues that I've had before.
Well, this has been great. I think this information is going to go a long way with some other people that might be interested in
Yeah, of
a job at
course.
the Y. Thank you.
Of course.
Awesome.